It's Monday. Just got home from work. Gonna work on getting the car back together. Ooh, that's a tight squeeze. That works belt tilt hub. Freaking love this thing, it's so cool. Alright, so put the car where I'm able to work on it. Currently doing the door handles. So for today, Monday, what I want to do is install the door handles, install the rear carbon fiber trunk, and install the carbon fiber hood. Then tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I made an appointment to get the front windshield removed and then to have the rear glass installed. Now, the reason why I had the rear glass removed, other than for it to be, as clean as it can, I got JDM Bronze glass for the rear. Eventually, I'm going to purchase the bronze glass for the doors. I'm not going to buy the bronze glass for the windshield because that's like $1,000 for the windshield alone, and that's too much money. Maybe I'll just throw a light tint on the windshield, and then that should kind of look similar. But yeah, so I got JDM Bronze glass thanks to my friend Raul, who hooked me up big time with the glass. So I'm gonna have that installed tomorrow. But for today, I want to focus on getting the door handles installed, the carbon fiber trunk, and the carbon fiber hood back on. Maybe install the side skirts. I have to figure out how I'm going to mount them. I think I lost the hardware for it, so I'm gonna have to make a trip down to Lowe's. But yeah, hopefully I can have enough time to get it together for year 11, which is Saturday. So I'm hoping to get the car done like Thursday or Friday. That way I don't have to rush anything come Saturday morning. So yeah, I gotta finish putting on these door handles. This portion right here is a pain in the butt to install, but I finally got it, and now I can go ahead and just tighten up these 10 millimeters. Snug. That's snug. Cool. So now, functioning door handle. God dang, I'm so scared to touch this car. The paint is so clean. So now I got to do the other side. Okay, so door handles are installed. This side was way easier than the other. So now what I'm going to do is I have to remove this trunk because I have a carbon fiber trunk from Sibon that I need to install, and I've yet to see any install videos on a trunk, so hopefully this can help some people out. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. I don't think it should be too difficult, but I'm gonna start with just gonna start with removing this plastic. There's a Phillips screw here, and I'm not sure how these are held on. These are probably just held on with like clips, I'm assuming. But let me go ahead and get this removed, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so now I've got the cover off. I have the little Phillips screwdriver, or little Phillips screw off. Now I have to figure out how these panels are gonna come off. I'm pretty sure these just kind of pull off, and they're just being held on with clips. So I'm gonna go ahead and try that. held on by clips. I'm gonna put this in here. So the difficult part is gonna be transferring the latch and transferring this cable. So I need to go get the other carbon fiber trunk so I can go ahead and compare what needs to come off. Bam, brand new Cybon carbon fiber trunk for my hatch. Shout out to Omo Motorsports. They got me the best price. You know, I was kind of shopping around for a bit, but Drew was able to get me the best price, and yeah, I ended up pulling the trigger on it. I was trying to find the used one, but I couldn't find one, and I was getting too impatient. The deadline was getting shorter and shorter, so I hit up Omo Motorsports, and again, Drew was able to get me the best price for this. And not only that, but they also finance parts. So if you don't have the money for it, you know, and if you got good credit, or maybe if you even have like okay credit, I'm sure you can get approved to get some parts financed. You know, sometimes it is a little tough to buy new parts, but with companies like Omo Motorsports, you know, it's possible to get brand new parts and at a really good deal. So go ahead and make sure you guys shoot them a follow. Man, look how beautiful this thing is. Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. Hell yeah. This is so sick. This is gonna look so good on the car with the matching hood. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so I got my trusty Milwaukee electric ratchet, 10mm. I'm just gonna try to go about it how I think it should go. Undo it from here. Oops. So I'm gonna undo this side too, and I have this laid out like this. So I'm just gonna transfer everything over. I'm gonna lay the other trunk down on the table, and then I'm just gonna transfer all the parts over, and we should be good. Okay, so I undid these. These are just kind of hanging here, as you can tell. I disconnected this side of the harness, so it's just a tail light. Then you push in this piece, and it removes itself from the ground that's on the latch here. Undid it from there. There's another latch here for the ground. Just push it out. Undo this 10mm bolt here, and it should just come out this way, and also undo this side of the harness. So far it's pretty straightforward. Boom, so this side's done. Just gotta undo this grommet right here. There we go. Basically just pull this out after I undo this 10mm bolt here. 10mm bolt. This one has it too. Bam. You should just be able to pull everything through, or not. Okay, am I missing something? Okay, this through. Okay, so there's another part of the harness that I'm missing, I guess. I think it's this side. No, that's it. It should just be this piece, and that's it. Guess I can follow this and see where it goes. Can't find it. Because it goes to these LED lights right here. Duh. So I'm gonna undo these, and then I should be able to pull the harness through. So I pulled these out, and unfortunately I believe this one was really brittle, so it broke. But that kind of sucks. But anyways, just gonna push these through and try to see if they want to come this way now. Actually, maybe I should just oh, I think they're too far in there now. Okay, I can just undo the clip here. Undo this clip. And just undo them like that. Now maybe they'll pull through. Yep, so I just have to push them through, and then now I can pull out the whole harness, or the rest of the harness I should say. And there's the other one. Sick. Okay, so there's that portion of it. Now I need to figure out how to remove all this. So I think this can come out as one piece. Let me try. Anyway, so I undid the 2 Phillips screws. I go here, slid this piece out, and oops, you gotta be careful. These are like almost 30-year-old pieces in plastics and stuff. But I just kind of lifted this portion here, and it released the hinge. So now I got to do the same for this side, so we can release this one. So I just have to figure out how I'm gonna get to it. All right, yeah. So I just used a pair of needle nose pliers to basically lift up the green clip, and it just released the hinge. So now I get to set this piece over here. Make sure I don't lose that. Make sure I don't lose the little screws for it. So now 2 Phillips screws here, and I can remove the hinge. And then 2 Phillips screws here, and I can remove the hinge. All right, so I ended up removing the tail lights because I had to remove this hinge right here with the rod. Kind of destroyed the original trunk, but the little screws didn't want to come out, and unfortunately I kind of stripped this one out, so I don't know how I'm gonna remove that, but I'm gonna get it out somehow. Been using a hammer and a flathead screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, so I'm gonna try to bang it out some more. Cool, so I was able to get that screw out, but I did have to bang up the trunk pretty good. But just gotta fish this little latch out like this. Sure, this is good over here. Should be able to pull it out. Still getting stuck though. It's gonna be kind of scary putting this back into the carbon fiber trunk though. So I think all I have left to do is this release cable and this hinge, and then I'll be good. I'm not gonna drill out the hole for the lock because I don't even have the matching key for this trunk, so whatever. So it's just 3 10mm bolts there, and then this hinge right here I just undid it. It's for the lock. I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't even have the matching key to it. I just have to undo this clip here that holds the release cable, and then just gotta pull it out through here, and we'll be good. I'm gonna remove these what even are these called? It's just 10mm bolt. Let's do the same to this side. Now I just gotta undo these 12. Oh no, I don't even have to undo them from here. Just undo it from here. Undo these 4 10s. Well, it should be 4, but I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Got my dude Hoser helping me out. That's how she roll. There we go. Here, watch out. So now I've got to transfer everything over to this carbon fiber trunk, and we'll be good. JDM provides you with all new hardware, I think, for everything that you need in the trunk. Boom, boom. So basically just undo this one. Can you put this? Just grab this one. Put the hardware through. This has a little hole to keep it in place. And you just tighten up the hardware. Make sure you don't cross thread it, because that would totally freaking suck. Okay, so that's done. Now we gotta put on the latches. This is gonna be fucking scary because, man, let's go like this. Wow, dude, this is freaking scary.
I think it died? Oh no, never mind.
No, I don't think that. Oh, so you just gotta push it in there, give it a little bit of love, and, oh wait, that hole wasn't for there. That hole was for this. What the heck?
I wish.
Alright, so the stock hardware wasn't going to fit, so thankfully I had leftover hardware from my Grom, and that's uses 10mm, whatever thread pitch the 10mm are too. So they're slightly longer, so they were able to reach and actually pull the latch. So that kind of sucks, but whatever, got that figured out. Now I just got to do the same to this side, and then we'll move forward with the install. Okay, so here's the old trunk. It has this hole right here for that latch thing. The carbon fiber trunk does not have it. I thought it was this piece, but this is for the set screw for the latch. But this needs a hole somewhere like right here so that it can hold on to the chassis when it's out. So I have to drill a hole for it, but I'll probably do that after it's on. That way I can drill the hole exactly where it needs to be. Okay, so I got the latches bolted in. Now I got to put this piece in. You're gonna have to take the plastic pieces off of yours and probably have to drill these bigger. Mine broke, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put a bolt and a nut on the back, and that way this can stay in place. So I've got this latch here that lets it fold down. I got that bolted in. There's a 10mm bolt here and a 10mm nut on the back. Both latches are functional. Now I'm just gonna mock it up to now I'm just gonna mock it up, or I'm gonna mount it to the mounts on the chassis, and then I'm gonna run the harness through, and then I'm gonna run the release cable that goes here, and then I'm gonna mount this piece on. Okay, so I've got this latch installed, this release mechanism installed, these latches installed. I have these what are these even called? I don't know, these hanger things, but these are installed. I drilled out the hole for this piece to sit flush. This is tightened down here. These are tight. And I think I just have to run this harness through for the lights. I don't even know if this has holes for the lights. So I just have to run this harness here for the lights, and then this is already ran through. I should have drilled a hole so the grommet can sit through here, but I think it should be fine, but we'll see. Okay, so it's the following day. It's now Tuesday. I finished installing the trunk yesterday. It got really dark really fast, and I didn't really have any light to film, but it's pretty much done. When installing the taillights, you're gonna have to drill out a hole for one of the nipples that's on the inside of the taillight, otherwise it'll stick out about 1/4 inch. You have to do that to both sides. This honestly, I'm kind of disappointed in the fitment of this for as expensive as they are. I would have liked for this to fit a little bit better, but maybe I can get it to fit better when I have more time. Right now I'm just kind of trying to get the car together. Yeah, I got the latches on. I tried to put the cover on, but the trunk doesn't latch completely with the cover on, so I'm leaving it off for now. Unfortunately, the hinges here, they don't line up all that great, so I think that's the reason why it won't completely latch with the cover on. Again, this just kind of sucks. I wish it would fit better, seeing as these things are like 900 bucks for retail. But apart from that, I'm getting ready to take it down to the window shop so I can go ahead and get the rear windows installed. I went ahead and installed my side skirts, so now the car looks pretty much complete, minus the rear bumper. I ordered these moldings. They should be here Thursday, and the good thing that those just slide on. And then I got my carbon fiber hood on, so that's what it looks like. So not too much carbon fiber, at least I don't think so. So I just have the hood, and then the mirrors, small touch of carbon fiber here, and then obviously the trunk carbon fiber. So the rear bumper I get to pick up sometime this week. I'll probably make my way out there maybe Thursday. I'm picking up coilovers from Lucky Civic today, so I'll have to install the coilovers, and then I need to install these bumper extensions, which I have them, which I'll probably do right now. But yeah, pretty much the car's almost ready. The next thing I need to do is shampoo the interior and get that all nice and clean, wipe it down, and I think the car should be ready for year 11. Made quite a good amount of progress, which I'm really surprised about, but we'll see if there's any last minute things. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, and oh my god, it's filthy. But yeah, hope you guys are liking the video so far, and I hope you guys like how the car came out. I'm loving how the car came out. So I gotta go take a trip down to the window, or to the glass shop, and have them install everything, or install, yeah, the front windshield and the quarter panels. Man, it feels so good to drive this car again. The suspension is all crappy, but I'm picking up new suspension from Lucky Civic today. Hopefully tomorrow I can swap that out, and then all I have to focus on is the moldings and the interior. But man, oh man, do I miss driving this car. Also, Integra Type R transmission. Man, I forget how short these gears are. And with the lightweight flywheel, this thing just revs out no problem. Pulling into Magic Auto Glass right here. These guys are going to take care of my windshield. They're going to take care of the windows for the rear. So I was just showing Z the engine bay of the hatch. That's why the hood is open. So Magic Auto Glass here in Moreno Valley, they're gonna go ahead and take care of the front windshield, and they're gonna take care of the quarter glass. So if you guys need any glass work, you know, Magic Auto Glass right here in Moreno Valley off of Sunnymead. So they got the tape to mask off the paint. They got to cut out the glue for the windows right here. So they just take an extra precaution to protect the paint. took all the clips off from the cowl. Now they're removing the cowl so they can get under the window. Removing the glue on the inside. Gotta be careful with that. Boom. Windshield is gone now. I'm just getting the leftover adhesive.
Nasty shit.
Laying down some adhesive for the front windshield. This stuff just slides on?
Slides on, and then the glue behind is gonna catch.
We got one side done already. It's kind of hard to tell on video, but in person it looks so cool. They just finished installing the windshield. Looking nice and fresh. And they just finished installing the JDM Bronze glass for the rear. I don't know if you can tell on video or on camera, but in person you can tell a big difference. So this is the JDM Bronze glass, and this is the USDM glass. Big difference. This is my guy Zamar.
Hey, what's going on, man? Yeah, my name is Zamar. Over here at Magic Auto Glass and Tint. We've been around for over 25 years. My dad's been doing this stuff since the 80s. So
Dang.
yeah, he's taught me everything I know. So my boy, he brought his hatch by, you know, has some windows, you know, we had to put in new windshield, new molding, installed the quarter windows here. Went ahead and put the original moldings that came with it. Try to clean it up a little bit. Not leave my fingerprints everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, man, you guys did awesome. Yeah.
Make it look original as possible, you know.
Yeah, no, you guys did a great job, man. This is
Yeah, man, I definitely see where you're going with this thing, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, you know, do my part to help out.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Cool. So, Magic Auto Glass here in Moreno Valley, right here off of Sunnymead.
We're off of Sunnymead right now. We are going to be changing locations.
Oh.
We're going further down the street, bigger shop.
Bigger
so
shop, hell yeah.
We'll be taking a lot more cars and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Cool. So if you guys need any glass work done, Magic Auto Glass, make sure you guys hit them up. They do very, very good work, very honest, and very, very fair pricing. Here you go. I'm gonna try to give you guys a pull. Finally home. Turn these lights off. I'm just gonna replace the rear glass because I do have the bronze one for the rear. So I'm gonna just go ahead and replace that real quick, and then the car should be done for the most part. I just need the molding here, and I believe install suspension, and then shampoo the interior, and we should be good for year 11. Front windshield is installed. JDM Bronze rear glass is installed. JDM hatch glass is installed. Straight from Japan. It's got another JDM sticker over here. So right here you can probably see the difference. There you go. JDM Bronze glass, USDM glass. Anyways, that's it for today's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Catch you guys for the next day. Peace.